Brand new concept art for Thor Love and Thunder has revealed a wildly different alternative look to what Thor could have looked like. This is probably before the story shifted to what we got. So let's talk about God Thor, I guess. So the concept art in question here, I've seen people reference as God Thor, which doesn't make sense to me because, yeah, he is technically a god, so adding God in front of Thor doesn't really add anything. It just kind of doubles down on what we know. Either way, though, here's the look, here's the suit, here's what he looked like. From what you can tell right here, this is more or less an evolution of his other suits. Obviously, let's start at the bottom and slowly make our way up. Like, you can tell that this is an evolution of his more recent suits as it connects to what was going on in terms of the time period and everything for Thor, Love and Thunder, and how long after Endgame it took place. Obviously here, if you just look at it, you can tell that this is the Endgame suit, if you will. Although obviously changes have been made as suits evolve, but you can tell that's kind of what they were going for, and I think it looks good. I also love the cape shows up on it. I love overall, just his entire design here. It's completely different, and from what I can tell, the idea here that they were going for, at least the little info they give you, the artist here, who you can follow on Instagram, whose name is Alexi Briscott, describes this suit in a little bit more detail and mentions about how, if you look at the torso scales, they actually take after Captain America from Endgame. And that the whole white here was sort of a design that's supposed to be more relaxed for Thor. An evolution of Thor. Him sort of growing into this character that's, found himself. Obviously, Love and Thunder went in a much different direction with the character and where they ended up by the end, so who knows if we'll ever see a design like this come back or anything like that. I certainly would like to see this utilized again and maybe show up somewhere else, but who really knows? It's just concept art and it's cool to talk about, and I love talking about it, so we'll see. What's your guys' take on this design? I really like the armor. I think maybe the legs could use a little bit more work, a little bit more color pop, but otherwise I think it's pretty great and definitely a good evolution of the suit.